Bitly is a popular link sharing service because it allows you to take really long URLs and make them a lot shorter. So if you're trying to tell someone to go to a certain website, if you have a really short URL, it doesn't take too long to tell them, as opposed to something that you've got to continually spell out and hope that they understand it. So I'm going to show you in the screencast how to get started using Bitly. The website is bitly.com, fairly straightforward. And when you go there, you'll see some sign-in links. Now, you don't have to have an account with Bitly. In fact, right there at the bottom, you'll see if you just want to shorten a link, you can do that. So you can paste in any website address. In this case, let's say for an example that I wanted to use the HowToCast Twitter account as the URL. So I could go to http://twitter.com/thehowtocast. And now if I hit shorten, it gives me a new URL down there, and I could copy that link and send it to anybody that I want. Now, that one's not a whole lot shorter, but every once in a while you'll come across really long URLs, and then it makes sense to shorten them. So that link is all set to go. So what do you get by signing in to Bitly? Well, let me show you. You can sign in with your Facebook account, a Twitter account, or you could just create your own free account down here. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with the HowToCast Twitter account. That'll make it easiest. So I'm going to log in here. And then it should redirect me back to the Bitly website. And so it starts to create an account, and we have to put in an email address for it to send a link to. So I'm going to put in here our support address, support@thehowtocast.com, and hit create. So now we're completely logged in, and you'll see in the top right that we can actually create a URL up here. So let's see what happens if I decide to create that same one. Twitter.com/thehowtocast. Same thing. It gives me a new short link for me to use, but you'll see that it also tracks how many people have clicked on that link. That's something that's specific that you get by having an actual account with Bitly. Another thing that's really nice is that you can actually customize this part that's right after bit.ly in the URL. So, for example, all of this is case sensitive. So if I was having to spell this out to someone on the telephone, I would have to say capital P, capital C, capital Q. You know, they might get lost at some point. But I could hit customize here, and I can type whatever I want, and as long as it's unique, it will work. So, for example, I could try doing Twitter HTC and see if that's available. And it is. So now bit.ly/Twitter HTC is the HowToCast Twitter account as a short URL. So, you know, it's kind of nice. You can add some notes under here to keep track of your URLs, and then you can even make private URLs if you'd like. And so at that point, you hit share. You could enter in an email address, or you could send it out on your Facebook account. I'm going to hit cancel there. But that URL is all ready to go, and you'll see down there it says when I created it. I can go back and edit it if I'd like, and I can keep track of how many people have clicked on it. So it's a really nice service that's pretty useful if you have an actual account with it, and it's a free account, so go ahead and sign up. Thanks for watching the HowToCast.